Welcome back to Bazaar. I'm Inko, and I have a roller coaster of a game for you today. As you probably can tell from the thumbnail, I have too many Mantis Shrimps in this build and far too much cooldown reduction. Mantis Shrimp is a good strategy. I think you can pretty reliably, if you get a shot glasses, use Mantis Shrimp to dominate the mid game before pivoting into something else or finding a way to actually get it to late game. The reliable ways to win with Mantis Shrimps are not what I do today, because you can't even reliably find a second Mantis Shrimp, let alone a third one. Certainly you can't get a 2.3 second shot glasses to scale them all up very quickly in most runs. This run just got absolutely ludicrously high rolled by the end of it, but the hilarious thing is, just the nature of a Mantis Shrimp build, even the highest high roll in the game, not actually very good for the super late game where I was having to play it, and kind of just an average build compared to the madness you expect to see in like days 13 plus. All that said, I still greatly enjoyed how ridiculous this Mantis Shrimp build ended up getting, and I will give you a brief warning, I'm a little bit salty towards the start. I've had a lot of bad games today, but oh boy, even though this one starts out rough, it does not change. We eventually get somewhere fascinating, and I hope you enjoyed the run as much as I did. As always with Vanessa, I do really enjoy the income start. It gives me a ton of flexibility to pivot through the huge variety of viable strats she has. Our one middle could be an Orange Julian game. I don't like buying Life Preserver. It can be good day one, but the best items are things like Vents and Shark Claws, where you have no room for a Life Preserver. It feels like I'm hedging for a bad outcome. Fishing Rod will pay for itself eventually. It's possible that I'm like all in on winning with specifically a catfish at the end of the day, so I don't mind buying that. And I will go Pyro here. I really like playing Pyro early as Vanessa. If I get Lighter, it can be very good. If I get a Cinder, it can go on to, like, all three of the other options. The Lighter go well with Volcanic Vents, and the Lighter just gets played with it, right? Volcanic Vents are just a little bit of power from single-handedly winning the first 3 days, and this is one way to do it. Speaking of, very sad that middle did not have Volcanic Vents or Shark Claws or any of the items that I went there to find, really. And before the sandstorm gets here, I'll take a moment to remind you that you can sub to the channel for more Daily Bazaar content just like this. And if you could leave a like on the video, it really does boost it up in the algorithm, help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, Pyro finally goes down, unkillable raid boss that he is, apparently. What do we get for it? Well, at least it doesn't take up an inventory slot, but it doesn't give me anything useful. Kina, help.
With no weapons?
Well, like I said, I'm so tilted. That's all it is. I'm just tilted out of my mind. This is better. I am tilted from previous runs that I've been trying to record. I've had a ton of games where I go 7 to 8 wins on a really cool build that doesn't quite shake out, and a ton of games where I go 8 to 9 wins on a build that's a little bit too boring to make a good video. And I cannot go 10 for the life of me. I cannot seem to record. Like, I've climbed all of gold trying to record this morning, and I cannot seem to do it. Anyway, we're just gonna play this and win day one. Beach ball catfish will do the work, and I'll take 4 gold to round out the day. Also, this is not guaranteed to win by any stretch of the imagination, but on average, beach ball catfish is definitely like top 4th of builds at least. Burn skill, Lighter. Thanks for throwing the run, Pyro. I guess I'll just fucking die because I'm mechanically inferior to burn. And this is literally just, dear God, like, this is the sort of day of Bazaar I've been having. To be clear about my tilt I was just talking about, in the past hour of Bazaar, like in the previous run I played, I have seen Immolating and Final Spark and Fiery with a burn item that's either insanely fast or multicast 5 times before day 5. That is not an exaggeration. I saw 4 in the previous run. This is the 5th one. I don't understand how all of my opponents can be high rolls. It seems like, statistically speaking, that doesn't happen. Anyways, left-handed doesn't really matter at this point. I want to roll for poison. All right, I'll take Silver Fiery and try to go into Volcanic Vents. I don't really have an alternative there. Roll at Quixel, have no money, lose the run. Is that the play? It's looking like it. I don't like that. I'm going to go to Tiny Furry Monster, get a skill, and be sad about that. Cool. I'll take left-handed. I've completely given up on Grandmaster optimization today. We're gonna go Andy, look for shot glasses, not find them, be surprised. It is day 1, or day 2 rather. Don't need any of that. Yeti Crab is a way to scale. I think hasting the beach ball guaranteed is better than not playing Yeti Crab. However, the build is absolute trash. That said, we are 1B, 1B2 away from scaling this up a lot and being a okay build. I wonder if it's better to guarantee I haste the haster or guarantee I haste the scaling source. It's a weird thing to think about. The beach ball at least knows who's number one and is not wasting any haste on something other than itself. However, I am up 6 seconds because it's literally never hasted any 2 items that didn't include itself. This is statistically anomalous. Please, just prove you can do it. It's the most selfish beach ball I've ever seen. What was that? It went off so many times and it never failed to target itself. Sharpening Stone is not going to help the build I'm currently playing, despite the presence of left-handed in it. I'm going to take a random medium item because I'm not winning with any weapons from Ayla, because I am demoralized and I don't believe in Obsidian Enchants. JJ, please help. I am wildly off the rails. I no longer have any faith. Just take Cove, accept my loss. All right. I will take Cove and I will accept my loss. That sounds like a reasonable plan. I will also buy an Illusory because it's basically free. And throw away this Cutlass because it's a bad item. Can't afford what? I'm in my own stash. What on earth was that error? Anyways, this Vanessa won their day one, but considering what I was up against, I don't really consider 0 wins or 1 wins to mean anything on day one. It's an RNG fiesta. Shark Claws, Shovel. Dude, like I was saying, how can every opponent be a high roll? I don't understand. It seems statistically impossible that if people pick the gambling starts, they would always hit the good ones. What am I missing? Because clearly they're playing optimally and I don't know something. Can you reset? Like, is there some sort of bug in the game right now where you're able to re-roll at the start? Because honestly, it's beginning to feel that way. I'm fucking confused. I'm actually going up a wall. This morning's been the most brutal set of RNG I've ever seen. Fished up a mantis shrimp. Things are turning around. I'm gonna go splash some water in my face. Get a B1, B2 on a beach ball. You love to see it. We're gonna reset our brain. Maybe it's better on the catfish, but I'm gonna go with the haste. This one's more expensive and harder to find. We can do this. We can stop tilting and have a normal day of the bazaar. I promise. Seashell at silver is also a not insubstantial amount of shielding that maybe I should have considered running yesterday, but definitely did not actually impact the result of anything. And I'll go Sylvia. There are some crazy silver starting items. Looking at you, shot glasses. Not looking to play submersible. You can't make me. Holy shit, what a page. Sylvia, I think I'll join you in that pool. That seems pretty good. Give me the shrimp. Give me the shot glasses. I don't think we'll be losing on day 3. I think the income start has finally hit its stride. So the play here is we have multi-haste on beach ball, 3x slow on Illusory, Clamra, shot glasses, gold mantis shrimp day 3. I double dog dare someone to high roll harder. It's my turn. It's all turning around. I beat Hoverbike Hooligan. And there's no drop here I won't. So the guaranteed 2 extra gold from this fight seems better.
Give up the goal, bro.
It just one-shots him, right? Like, the amount of damage that this shrimp is gonna do when it goes off after both uses of shot glasses, the Illusory and the Clamra. Oh, he slowed the shot glass. Now it's gonna live for a little bit. Rude.
Ow, ow.
I wanted to see him hit for 430 damage and 100 burn on day 3. Very normal. If I could just get an experience and level up today, you know, the best possible drop by far. It's the real reason to come here, not average gold value. I think I take 3 region here. It affects my combat odds a decent chunk. I have nowhere near the money to be good at Kev. Small non-weapon transform. This is pretty bad on day 3. I'll go JJ.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Tomorrow, I just want small items to put on my board. I currently have them. I don't think it's good to roll here. It's not terrible. Oh, wait, a bronze item was a net gain because it's going to scale this and the Cove. I am willing to roll in case of more, like, just net gain. Oh, well, that's huge economy. Although it does always upset me that Ambergris doesn't. I think it doesn't. I could be wrong. I'll tell in editing and put it up on the screen. I don't think Ambergris properly scales when you buy a new one. I think it gains the bronze value amount and not the silver value amount, but it's still very, very good. Anyway, our economy is set. Our build is set. We're incredible. There's no way it could be 0 and 3, right?
Go ahead.
It's gonna be like obsidian duped matchboxes.
This more fun.
He's already got 2 diamond yo-yos. It's just blatant hacking. Wait, how do you even get black pepper? He does have the restorative yo-yo, although the black pepper positioning is a little bit questionable. Also, it's not gonna matter very much. The mantis shrimp is absolutely massive. Oh my god, why is this scaling and healing that much? Is it just Ganjo? Right, it double dips, that's what it is. Dude, actually a cracked build as well. Overheal haste Ganjo with restorative yo-yo black pepper. Probably should actually charge something over here with black pepper instead of using piggles for less charging on pepper spray, but that didn't matter. Oh man. Okay, upgraded bronze tier item. Probably just Clamra, right? Throw in literally any 2 small items so that they can scale up. And by scale up, I mean get targeted by shot classes. I'm probably better off using these as well. Just having another small item instead of the beach ball. And I think it's a pretty easy upgrade on either Illusoray or Clamra. Right now, Illusoray is much better. I'm insane right now. In the super late game, stuff like a shipwreck with a Clamra is pretty crazy. Just like my internet connection appears to be.
Feel the difference?
I was clicking on it. I'm tilted out of my mind. I just forgot how to play the game. I think this is a much better late game. The Pearl is also a great thing to have fished up. It's just defenses to wait for the shot classes to kill my opponent. I have no small items to sell to Barcoon. I'm running literally all of them for very real reasons, although I should probably put the Yeti crab next to the freeze options. Barcoon can sell like dock lines, anglerfish. I'm just gonna get a non-weapon item. I'm super broke. I have nothing to sell for bonuses to Barcoon. Seaweed's actually just fantastic. I'm very happy to pick that up over coral. Can't believe coral was on my board. That's not supposed to happen. Better shot glasses, better shrimp. 4 gold reroll though when I'm too broke, so I will just take the econ option instead. Harpoon gun will not be hitting the board. We should slap Hydro Dude right into the ground. It should not be a problem. This is going to hit unreasonably hard if the shot glasses don't get slowed more than the mantis shrimp does. If that does happen, then oh well, boohoo, we'll still probably win. Hey, he gets to go off properly. 375 damage, 100 burn. Close fight, buddy. I would like slow to targets here, but there's a lot of pretty solid hits, to be honest. That one's not one of them. Turns out the silver piranha was pretty low on the list of things I wanted, but at least it's scaling aquatic values. I did not find a star chart this time. Kev's not really a great shot for me. I'm just going to take 4 gold here. Andy, on the other hand, is a great shot for me. If I can find holsters, I would be very happy, Andy. Do incendiary rounds ever make sense here? They're good for unlocking the ability to pivot into keg down the line. But I mean, I've got shot glasses, gold shrimp on day 4 with Gunner, right? Like, I just can't imagine we pivot into keg from here. And I don't have the gold to be just frivolously investing to hoping it works out somehow. Undefeated Vanessa, about to no defeat. My build's insane now. I have nothing to worry about. I'm on top of the world. I'm basically a god. Powder keg, volcanic. Dude, it's every fight. Starting skill, fucking final flame. Volcanic vents. Had a knee brace start, so they're up literally 700 health on me. There's nothing I can do. My build's insane, and I'm losing day 4 to the most fucked up shit imaginable. Absolutely worst day of Bazaar I've ever had. I've never seen... The most frustrating part is, except for one game, and like the past 5 runs I've done hoping to record something interesting and 10-winny for YouTube, I have just gone 7 to 9 on all of them, which is the most frustrating sort of way to lose. I guess I'm taking quick freeze.
When you're ready, I'll send you to Orland. But I'll
oh man. And now if this video goes 10 wins, it gets to have me bitching in the entire opening of it, so I need to cut that out, don't I? Yeah, not interested in that. Maybe the bolas were technically an upgrade to my board, but not much of one. Sure, gold seashell. It's not the gold upgrade I really want, but I guess it's probably the best one, really. B1, B2 upgrade Illusoray. And I dug up, I think, the coral. Not really sure.
Curios.
It's possible I didn't dig up anything and I'm really making mistakes, but oh well. I'm pretty sure I had an open spot and it's the coral. Shiny fang matter. No, diamond fangs might with the way this build is going though. Dude, I cannot believe we lost day 4 with this board. I actually cannot believe we lost day 4 with this board. What an insane... Literally 3 of my opponents either had burn start or obsidian lighter. Just what are we talking about? The game's unplayable if everyone has perfect starts. Did I queue into normal? All right, diamond fang. The game's like this. It's giving me insane RNG and giving me hope that we'll get to play a good build, but it's not gonna pan out. Talk. Give me the slow. Heavy cannonade. That's not the slow that I ever imagined we'd be talking about. And I don't think it makes any sense with a shrimp. Like, I just get less slows from this because I lose 2 shot glass circuits. It doesn't work. Yeah, I think there's no merit to this stuff. Although Old Salt Claw is probably an improvement over one of my random trash cards like the Yeti Crab. I think this is my most random trash card. I probably should have cleared something from my stash to sell the hamburgers instead, but here we are. Oh, hey, we also get Mr. Richardson. So it's not what I wanted, but even the Darkwater Angler has a very good argument for it. Going to toss, I guess, those. I can get either. I can sell the other 2 items and get both. I've been pleasantly surprised by mid-game Darkwater Angler every time I've had one, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. Now, unfortunately, that is not the dock lines that I was really hoping for. Pearl is gonna be worse scaling than Mr. Richardson. I don't care about this guy. This is an econ item. So this is the way we run the build now. And again, we're absolutely cracked for the day that we're on, but I'm just not convinced we stand a shot. The 1 XP is huge, by the way. I cannot overstate. Getting that extra health is massive. But it might not be enough. It's only a 2-win dually. Presumably that means he's not got a burn start and, like, I don't know, a soldering iron next to a metronome or something. Oh my god, he has an enchant start? Heavy first aid, and that's a miss. That's somebody with an item that's kind of all right, but not actually that good. Although this is confusing as hell. I don't know how this happens. Anyway, it turns out if their build is bad, it's a complete and utter walkover. 185 burn on them while I'm still at well above full health. I kind of wish there'd been a middle ground between garbage dumpster fire and literal best possible starts you can imagine. Can I play the normal builds, please? I want to see how I actually am supposed to fare. Right, that's very good. Diamond Fang's gonna be sick when literally any of these items upgrade. Pufferfish. Pufferfish is very fast because I have shot glasses. But I don't think I care because I'd rather make the shrimp better. This is a lot of extra experience over the course of the run on Wanted poster, by the way. So I'm going to sell those, pick up the Wanted poster. I've got 7 experience, so almost an entire level left from that Wanted poster. And I am going to assume I'm going 10 wins, so we'll always play like 10 wins are possible. Small and large, you say? Well, Mantis Shrimp isn't really a large items kind of guy. I'm gonna go small for the tiny chance of upgrading my items to diamond. Now, I can't actually roll here without liquidating something. The impact of these items going to diamond is so huge, but the odds of seeing the gold item is so low. I'm not gonna sell an econ item to roll for such limited value. I don't think it's right. I will go Enclave Weeper. There's a chance at bonus experience here. The other 2 had nothing I care about. I believe, yes, Vial of Blood here. And the highest average gold value just really pushes me towards this fight with how broke I made myself recently. We do have Diamond Fangs. Like, there is some crazy stuff this build can do down the line, but my experience in the past, like, 6 hours trying to record for Vanessa has been, I'm really, really good at taking Mantis Shrimp and Tortuga to 8 wins with awful RNG where they could easily have been 10-win runs with different opponents. And that is exactly what I feel like I'm on track to do. I can't stop bitching about it. I'm sorry. Okay, middle's actually cracked, right? Because the idea is you cut these guys, all of the friends that are currently a good portion of the build, throw them in the trash, right? You get rid of them. And then instead you run Poker Table. That's a way to take Mantis Shrimp the distance. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Dock lines. So do I give up a huge portion of my defenses or do I give up the anglerfish? I think we're gonna win no problem on the second resolution of this stuff. I think the mantis shrimp's first punch is big enough. I don't really know that we need the anglerfish, but at the same time, I don't know that we need this stuff either. It's just the shot glasses game, right? That's the problem. I want a diamond shrimp. I want a diamond shot glasses. I want 10 small items with one of them being a holsters. Because essentially every medium slow item is worse than 2 items getting slowed by shot glasses. It's a weird way to look at it, but I don't think it's wrong. I'm not going to spend what little gold I have buying dock lines. I genuinely think it's a trap. I think this is just as good and I don't have the gold for it. Deadly duel, see if I click fight. Look, maybe I'm really underestimating the build, but I'm pretty sure I'm being bullied right now. If I get very lucky, maybe the second shrimp hit manages to go off before I freeze and I burn him down. But I think this is a 0% win sort of situation. I think there are no worlds where we win this. I don't know, the first hit's gonna be pretty damn big. I might have underestimated this. No, we're just dead. We do get a lot of the gold out of him. 4 of it, which is pretty solid, but yeah. I didn't hear a punch sound effect when the shrimp went off, which confused me a little bit, but oh well.
Ride that tide.
Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. I think I upgrade fishing rod with the intent being that I can duplicate a gold tier mantis shrimp and someday get another diamond one. Certainly mantis shrimp is the best thing I can possibly draw at any given point in the game. And upgrading this anglerfish when I'm trying to actively cut it from my build doesn't sound right. Anyway, doing that well against Lich is reassuring. I'm probably very favored still on day 6. Reminder, my build's veritably unchanged from day 4 when I lost. Crow's Nest wide board with Calico is very weird. Rigged, but not that many items with an Arbalest. Unless the Arbalest just one-shots me on a crit, which is entirely possible at gold. I think that's the plan. Oh, it's 81%. Yeah, that's absolutely the plan. Mr. Richardson, hold the line. Good job, Mr. Richardson. Whew. Little bit stressful. That's why he's got a spot in the build. We've almost made it above a 50% win rate with this build. Jellyfish is not what I'm looking for. But to confirm my theory, I can run this now. Just all the shot glasses. Don't worry about anything else. I genuinely don't think anglerfish matters that much. And we're gonna go Quicksoul because getting this stuff to diamond is insane. This no longer does anything when I upgrade it. Don't get baited. Going to sell anglerfish.
Not very big though, is it?
Flip the chum because it's plus 6 gold. Dear God, between the cove and the ambergris. We can drop Salt Claw, which we can obviously.
I have to trade even when I don't care.
Run the silencer. He's our only weapon. And yes, this does mean he goes off before the second shot glasses, but after the third one, he'll go off again in an actually timely fashion. So it's probably worth it. But we do get 1 less slow. I think I'll be able to cope with that. I think that's the right play anyway. Middle for poker table. It's pretty hard to make poker table work, I would think. But I am willing to try it. It seems like a very sick way to bring the build further along. And a very expected way to throw 2 gold in the dumpster.
It's been nice talking to you.
So Radiant Corsair just bodies me, right? I don't know that. I actually don't know that. I have 2 heal items to purge a bit. I have a huge number of item targets. I think I actually want the chum here. The chance to crit is partly appreciated, but I need all the scaling I can get on these mantis shrimp punches. Like I need these both to go off and then have maximum burn output here, I feel like. Throwing a fight's really bad. If I throw this, I don't level up today. The burn output's huge, but this guy has 7.2k health, and I don't think I win. Like the 180 seashell and the Mr. Richardson are both incredible though, right? God damn it, I'm clicking on him. Mr. Richardson held the line so hard in that last fight. I respect him. It's just that the katana, the anchor, there's so much damage incoming that I'm not convinced we can actually do it. I don't know, we have 400 shield already, man. Maybe we can. Maybe we hold this line after all. Yeah, We're doing fantastically, actually. The burn is stacking up, and this next anchor hit might be a huge pain in the ass, unfortunately. We just crushed him. The next anchor hit did hurt like hell. We were going to burn to death as Mr. Richardson went off, but we got there. We beat him. I was right to believe. Gold dock lines are my reward. I wasn't willing to buy them. Not at silver, not for 2 item spots, but for gold tier and free? Hard to do much better than free, right? Inventory constraints are becoming something of an issue here. Jellyfish isn't really doing much. Like, it's scaling Mr. Richardson a little. I'm going to toss that, and I'm going to grab me some dock lines.
Now this is how you win a war.
Slow skills, freeze skills. If I get slow burn, it's kind of crazy, right? It's a gold skill on day 7, but I'm going to give it a shot. When you slow your items, getting crit chance, done. That is a lot of crit chance. So, in terms of going down to no friends, what are we looking at? We have 2 friends left, and they're great friends. It's Richardson and the Illusory. But I could drop all my other friends for poker table using these 2 items at this point. I'm happy to not run Salt Claw as well. Like, I think I have the offenses I need already. And I need the defenses more. Like, everything is defenses at this point, right? We have the slows, and then 4 consecutive defenses items, another slow, which is a form of defense realistically, and then Mantis Shrimp. And we can run these 2 over this stuff. Well, we wouldn't need to, right? If we were running poker table, you wouldn't necessarily want the silencer. You would want it to go off at 9 seconds after the second shot glasses, and ideally after the second poker table. Poker table will never work that way because it increases on cooldown. But ideally after the second shot classes, right? You're trying to one-shot. Especially with the crit scaling here. I think I never run this ever. I think if I do run poker table, I've only got 2 friends in play anyway. So all 3 of these are equally sellable, and the chum is an economy item, technically. The ambergris is actually pretty awful. I'd rather scale the crit with this. Get closer to 100%. Hedge those bets. And I have crazy money. I've got 50 gold in stash, 20 liquid. I'm definitely willing to go to Nufu and look for some of the crazier skills. Like that one, dear God. Get the silencer out. Let's get old Salt Claw inside. Silencer's just a very good card. I'm going to believe that it works. 10% cooldown on pretty much the whole build. And he still times out exactly after the shot glasses like you would hope. I'll take another fight. No such thing as too much experience. Give me Neophiliac. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Or just all the gold in the world. There's some pretty good drops from this fight. After bringing down Radiant Corsair, I feel confident that I'm winning today's fight. Also, I just picked up Barnacle Encrusted, and we're getting closer and closer with every passing day to enabling Diamond Fangs. So that's certainly something, too. Is old Salt Claw at Diamond? I think I might have just sold him. I meant to say gold. Yeah, I just sold him, so I'll never know. Well, that's 12 gold, man. So I'm going to assume the ambergris is about to stop scaling. I'm going to need to liquidate it soon, considering I just spent all of my money at Nufu. Pick that up, toss it immediately to make room for whatever comes up in the fishing rod. Legend Oak Bazaar. He's got 1 more win than me, but neither of us are doing great. My build seems insane for the day. I feel confident.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Plateau.
Bloodhound, Noisy Cricket, wide weapons, Shark Claws with Strength Potion. 805 Langjin. It is just out of range timing-wise, especially with the slows. So it should not have a guaranteed crit on me. Oh, it's not swinging.
Next time, boys.
Thank you, dock lines. Absolutely put him in the ground. Does this time out properly? 6 seconds to 10 seconds? Yeah, just barely enough cooldown there. Not with slows, of course. Midsworth for smalls and larges. Yeah, I got some smalls I want to take to diamond. Oh my God. Yeah, we don't need the chum anymore. We've got the double shrimp. I don't know. I don't even feel confident that double shrimp's even that good. I certainly don't want to go to pole in disguise. I was looking for the small items. Now, does holsters become crazy later? Not at silver tier, but we take it and try to get it to work down the line.
I mean,
When I upgraded my fishing rod, I specifically called out dupe shrimp as the reason, and we got it. Do I care as much about poker table at this point? Like, the second shrimp was crazy. That's what the poker table was. The third shrimp? Who even cares? What's the point of shrimp number 3, my man? Now, conversely, I don't really have anything else to do, and I have 48 gold, so...
What can I get you?
Okay, anything this fishes up is affected by diamond fangs, so I can't say no to that. And it could be the third shrimp. Like, who needs poker table when you just have a board of 1 shot glasses and 9 diamond shrimps with diamond fangs? That's the dream. Give it to me, Raynad.
Rally men, blades to the wind.
Silver tier loot item. Gunpowder for the shot glasses, I suppose. I could upgrade the shrimps, but I can't imagine I'm ever gonna need more than 6 shrimp punches to kill a man. Car conductor, if I get a vehicle, the vehicle would need to be like Sea Shadow. I'm just gonna take the higher average gold value. I think there's something here I care about. Yes. Yes, there is. It is slow burn, just immediately charge some shrimps. I'm not even convinced that's that good. Like, burn to charge slow would be much better for my build. I'm not convinced it would be, honestly. Also, the shrimps do hurt a lot, but genuinely, that wasn't as good as I would have hoped it would be. I don't know. The first volley hits for 800 damage and 200 burn. It's just that it takes a second, right? It's basically the full 9 seconds, and I'm just like slowing my opponent down a little bit to make it happen. Sorry, chum, you gotta go. We go Grandmaster, we get barnacle encrusted, we laugh to the bank. I don't even understand. The ups and downs of this game today have been absolutely fucking brutal. I cannot overstate it. They're actually faster than shot glasses now, so it's not even clearly better, but once we get diamond fangs, it'll all balance out in the end. I have no bronze item I would care to upgrade. JJ, please sell me a shrimp. Sell me any of my gold small items, or a diamond item that is small that I would want, or take my money. I think I'm still stupid strong for the day. Got diamond barnacle encrusted and 2 gold shrimps on day 8. That's nuts, right? I think that's nuts. I have no sense of up and down and right and wrong or average power level anymore. All right, I wasn't expecting Magnus's femur after I saw the entire crit build. I'm a little bit confused by what's happening. He's trying to use magic carpet at 1 second cooldown with venom to charge this. That's pretty cool. He will not be living long enough to accomplish such a thing. Good job, shrimps. Oh, it's nice to have something going right, but we have to go 5 more wins, and we only get to lose 2 times in the process. Given today's opponent RNG, I look forward to instant freeze lockout from a dually or something, killing me twice back to back. Got a lot of aquatics at gold. Not those. Not those either. Seadog Saloon, though. Also, what did I fish up? Diamond Fangs doesn't affect until it's on the board. Weird. It's a 2.8 speed catfish. It's just that I don't care about that. I care about getting, like, this guy faster and this guy faster, and really care about getting these guys faster, but is Seadog Saloon better than Docklines? I lose a target for my shot glasses, which I obviously hate to death, but it gets +4 multicast. So it slows 5 items for 2 instead of 3 for 3. Oh, it benefits from barnacle encrusted, so it's probably showing up slower in the store than it is, right? Yeah. So it would go down to 4 seconds too. So I run these items to slow, these shrimps, these friends. I would run Mr. Richardson over the Illusory and drop these 3. Or I would have to drop Dock Lines and Seashell. I mean, I'm happy to drop Seashell in general, right? It's just not a good item. And I can drop these 2 and then drop Seaweed for the catfish, right? So this becomes multicast 6 because I'm running another one. Okay. Sell it, move it out of the way because it's actually a good item and I might change my mind. Seadog Saloon, 6x multicast, 4 speed with barnacle encrusted. Let's go. I need more shrimps. I don't have enough.
Take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
I don't think I can be happy with heal. Because, like, the idea is it's sustain. It's really good. I'll check what the base value is on Seadog Saloon just to be safe. If it's, like, really high, maybe it's all right. But the shrimps are really, like, inconsistent in their damage output, right? Every 7.2 seconds, I don't know that they'll be hasted. Not actually clear that heal's good enough on them, because I'll probably take a ton of damage between them going off. Like, they won't be able to keep me up reliably. Yeah, I'm gonna random with shrimp.
Space
I deserve obsidian or shiny. I've done my time. Also, it's the illusion of choice. I'm probably getting healing, right? Shield, objectively better heal. I love it. That also sort of fixes the variance with timing problem I was just talking about. Barcoon, unfortunately, cannot sell me diamond tier small items just by definition. I don't care about upgrading my Seadog Saloon even a little bit. I have no small items to sell him either. I'm gonna take the scrap. Sell this. Mr. Richardson is faster, but he's also less likely to stay on my board, and perhaps more importantly, less likely to hit diamond tier, at which point he would no longer be faster. Holsters don't feel like the right play with the Seadog Saloon, so I'm not gonna put that in. I should kill Pharaoh's Khan before he hits me, but I don't care about anything he has, and there's 10% cooldown on this dude. So I'm gonna go after Blood Reef Captain here. If I can find a tool that somehow makes sense in the build, it's even more cooldown reduction, but that seems highly unlikely. Pesky Pete has no purpose for me, but just the damage scaling on the shrimps here is silly. Why'd one go up before? Oh, right, because the Seadog Saloon hasted one before the other. That'll do it. Yeah, the second volley's fucked up now. The second volley's a lot better than it used to be. The first volley's a little bit lacking, but the fact the second volley will actually happen at some point is good. I'm going to sell the holsters. For them to be good enough, I basically need them at gold or diamond anyway, so forcing them to show up at silver isn't even that good for me. And I'm certainly not giving up 12 gold about it. That'd be crazy. JJ, please. Diamond Fangs is here. It's waiting. It's ready to win the run. JJ, why?
Buy, don't buy.
Literally any of these 4 items is completely insane. Like, Nufu's fine. I have Nufu money, but I'm going to Quixel because any item upgrade is nuts.
Huge items?
Come on. Nothing. Well, I got another one to gold. Maybe this one will go to diamond tomorrow. I'm still super strong, but I'm not, like, guaranteed to win on day 9 by any stretch of the imagination. Builds start getting really explosive on day 9. We're entering the late game for sure. Toxic Ice Claw, Frozen Flame, Turbo Mortar, and Pestle. That's actually a really good hit. That's probably my least valuable item. So Frozen Flame's at half health. By the time he hits half, oh no, it's actually not going to be that late in the fight. Is this restorative? No, it's not. It's toxic. He probably got him then. Oh yeah, it actually wasn't even remotely close. It's at 1,000 burn. Shrimps, calm down. Oh right, we're scaling our crit chance every time a slow goes off. So they dealt 1,600 to 2,000 damage and 450 to 550 burn each. The second volley absolutely slaps now, and with Seadog Saloon, with the haste up time, we actually get to see it. So I've got Diamond Barnacle encrusted, which makes Old Zane just absolute trash. So I'm gonna go to Malefang and see if he can give me anything useful, because I am reliant on burn. The first 5 times you slow each fight, charge 1 burn item 1 second. So essentially, shot glasses go off, we accelerate these guys. That's not super helpful for volley 1, but for volley 2, it's actually okay. I don't burn that often, so this is bad. There's an argument that Frostfire is good because it helps me beat eels, which I currently lose to. Yeah, give me a second free skill, which is in general very strong. I'm gonna take gold Frostfire. I think slow burn, like, it's up and down, right? They're going off faster, but they're going off for less when they do go off. Please. I didn't even know you could do that. All right, Illusoray, it's been fun. It's been real, but I need more shrimp. I'm going to lose doing this idiot shit. I think because I have a silver one now, it can sell me a silver shrimp as well. So I'm not actually even sure this is good for me. Oh wait, I don't care about this catfish even a little bit. I fished up more friends that aren't the good ones, unfortunately. I'd rather run the Illusoray because it slows, obviously. I think Clamra and Shot Glasses are probably just transparently better than running friends that don't help my game plan to get 1 more Seadog Saloon effort. It's objectively correct to buy chums, so sure, we roll.
Only air breather I like.
I can upgrade my chum. Thank God. Well, I'll be on my way. I can't not run the third shrimp. I'd feel bad leaving him out. I mean, the gang's all here, right? You can't say no to one shrimp. Strength, arms race, hyper focus, none useful for me. The shrimp barrage is pretty good. Oh my god, am I in danger? I think we're fine. I was a little bit worried for a second because I always forget that on day 10, the first time you can fight the octopus, he's actually kind of scary.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Sure. That's the expected result of fighting the octopus. Grandmaster, upgrade diamond fangs, then never ever see a diamond small item. That's the plan, right? I can get crit chance, freeze duration, ammo, freeze duration. I've got a ton of gold. Going Kina gives me a shot at shot glasses and clamor though, which are both incredible. And even diamond sea dogs, which I'm sure does something. Getting shot glasses to diamond is too important. And I think most of my skills genuinely don't do very much, so I'm not gonna do it. Of course, I've come here to waste my time in reality, but I think genuinely most of my skill upgrades actually don't matter that much, and I need to stop finding Barcoon. I can sell these for 3 extra gold. That's probably worse than gaining 11 regen. Gold tier ammo item. Okay. Shit. I had my hopes up. They've been dashed quite expertly. I am unimaginably wealthy, by the way. It's just stupid how much money I have. Just fish up the 4th diamond shrimp, please. That's one solution. You can't find shrimps in the store, just fish them up.
In 100 years when you are dust.
What on earth am I looking at here? Bottle explosion, boiling flask, sleeping potions, scales, thrown net. Why does this go off enough to kill me? He should be slowed into the ground and then lose, is my understanding of how this works. I just don't understand why this would go off enough to win a fight. The answer is it doesn't, and that's why he's dying. Okay, got it. The thrown net made me think there was like some mechanic I was completely missing on his board. Okay, does this specifically freeze the slowest? No, it's just a random item. Would have been cooler if it did. All right. With every passing day, my confidence increases that we'll actually get a gold item. It's another catfish. Andy, please help. Nope. That doesn't appear to be possible, unfortunately, so I'll leave another store poor and disappointed. Not that poor. God, middle, go away. I don't need medium items. Small weapon. That's these guys. Or it's a revolver. Dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm happy to fight Void Colossus here. I don't think there's anything important at these two. Maybe there's something silly with like diamond clamra, diamond shot glasses. You put a pendulum between them, it pops off, right? But I feel like if I'm just getting a diamond clamra and shot glasses, I'm already making it to the finish line. So I'm going to continue pushing XP. When you burn, charge a shield item means that all of my shrimps are charging the shield shrimp, which would be very good. When you burn, haste an item just gives me a little bit more haste. I know I win. What's he going to do? Destroy all 3 of the shrimps? He's literally not able to. In fact, he targeted the clamra in what I can only describe as pointless and saddening confusion. Ah, damn. It's a good skill, but I thought it was the much better skill.
Now this is how you
Upgrade an item. Fucking finally. Now, tough choice. I could upgrade this mantis shrimp, and that does sound good because it's shielded. I upgrade the shot glasses because it gives them diamond fangs and it scales all 3 shrimps. 2.8 seconds. It doesn't resolve quite before the shrimps, but it does go off a lot faster. I'm going to take relax here to ensure I win my PvP fight. I'm gonna take Monster Ranch, I think. Obviously, I don't need these. JJ could theoretically upgrade anything on my board, but Monster Ranch is so much more likely to give actual value. If I take Insect Wing here, got it right after Diamond Shot Glasses, unfortunately. We're currently looking at 7.2 on the shrimps. It's still much too slow, so I just take Feather and put it on the whole board, right? Which is obviously great. I'm not upset about it, but kind of wish I were doing more. However, I think with the Diamond Fangs, we should be massively favored, especially against the man who doesn't have a death enchant. There's a train passing. I hope my mic's not picking that up too bad. What are we looking at here? Seadog still. Oh no. He's got an obsidian shrimp. He's worth any 2 of my shrimp. He does not, however, have diamond shot glasses. So I think we're in the clear. Yeah. I will say the obsidian shrimp was pretty damn scary. But I have to imagine the fear I see upon noticing the obsidian shrimp is dwarfed when my opponents see the trio of shrimp. The shrimp musketeers, if you will. I've lost my damn mind today, haven't I? I hope you've been enjoying it. Bronze tier neutral. It's only catfish. Imagine if it had picked up 3 diamond shrimps. I wouldn't have enough slow items. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I don't need them. It's not a problem that I have them. I'm just gonna get a small non-weapon item and hope for Clamra. No, I go Curio. The cooldown reduction's good enough. You don't need much more than that.
Trash is tragedy.
Sell these guys. I don't want to deal with them. Make sure all my upgrades go on the currently enchanted shrimp.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Make sure the crit chance goes on the shrimp as well. A little bit of damage, a little bit of cooldown reduction.
Waiting for you.
I think the cooldown reduction's never going to be like quite the right speed anyway. I think the best thing to do with this is actually speed up the shielded shrimp, because he's the one that's going to go to diamond first of the lot. You know, assuming any of them ever do go to diamond, which is beginning to appear less and less likely to be true. I may as well get one regen. It seems as though income is not a problem for me at this point in the run. Oh, that's actually fucking huge. Rocket boots for the shot glasses. 2.7 speed. Haste your items for 2 seconds. We are absolutely off to the races now.
That's been sitting there 20 years.
Surely we can win 2 out of the next 4 games, right? Surely we take it to 10. It's been the most insane roller coaster of a game for me, because it's like at the peak of tilt that I have ever experienced in this game. I do this, I level up, it's 14. That's one of the bad levels. It's not really important, but the health is greatly appreciated, so done. Oh, it's not a fight, just full tilt. It's fine, it's fine. Kina can't really do that much for me. Diamond tier skills, let's go. I don't need haste duration anymore, and these other 2 suck, so we're hoping for better. The first 6 times you need a non-weapon item each fight, charge 1 weapon 1 second. Yes.
You've learned much today.
So now the shrimps are going to get to that second volley much, much faster, where they've actually scaled up enough. I could try to go trash tide in here to get Seadog Saloon going faster. I don't think it's necessary. I'd rather get Flurry of Blows, I'd rather get Strength, I'd rather get Unwavering. I'd rather get 50 gold that I don't need. I think we're absolutely cracked now with that skill. The speed of the second volley is super important because the first volley is not big enough to kill. So getting to this part of the fight faster is very important. That's one of my faster Lord Arcan kills recently, at least like on day 12. I've done crazy things on like 14 plus, but that was very far from the Vitality Potion going off. Middle, I need you to stop. Small weapon. Be a shrimp. Never a shrimp. Get a small friend. I'm gonna go for shield items. I know the small friend's not gonna be it, so I may as well fish for the enchanted option. Neat, not helpful.
You don't like my armor?
I guess there were multiple small friends I could have gotten. There's just also a shitload of the ones that aren't useful. He doesn't have his death enchant. He has a 9 win, so he's spooky as hell. I have a lot of items, but I think I'm unfavored versus Nitrogen Hammer. Deadly Dualtron trying to one-shot me. Little bit rude. What's happening here? Why is the companion core fat? Oh, you're just hasting a ton for Dualtron, I see. Not hasting enough for the Dualtron, apparently. Not even close. I was never worried. Was not about to die at all. Shut up. We take what we can get. It's been a rough day. So this build here, when you use a friend, charge the core 2 seconds and haste a large item 2 seconds. The first Aiden's questionable, but it's basically just you use Shiny Fang to generate haste, and then Dualtron might kill your opponent because it's a deadly Dualtron at Diamond on day 12. Genuinely just good enough. It's wild how much damage Dualtron does. We got another Insect Wing. All right. I'm going to save that until I see an item about to go to Diamond and then buff that one. What if we go to Pearl and there were no items in the game that were good, so it didn't matter? Like, the build's locked. What are we going to find? I can drop a Shrimp and Mr. Richardson for a Pendulum and put it between these 2 items. I can find a slow enchant. I can find duped shot glasses. I can find a duped shrimp. I've very clearly demonstrated that Quixel will not be selling me a mantis shrimp or an illusory or clamor. Thanks for the economy, I guess. I'm gonna go pearl. I have 170 gold total here. Heavy wanted poster. Well, I can get 2 experience for winning my last fight. That's pretty neat. No, thank you. I didn't even read what the enchant timing was. It's incredibly bad. Okay, we're fine. I think I'm just okay with 3% cooldown on my whole board, man. I only have 2 attempts left on this day because now I'm exactly dead if I lose. You don't want to settle for 3% cooldown and then lose, right? Dream bigger. When does this transform enchanted with heavy of able? If it were diamond, I would. But come on. Pearl, it's day 13. Give me the diamond items. It doesn't do anything. There's no use for this yo-yo. I have no way to scale it whatsoever. Okay. See? That's not what I meant. But we do take diamond wings in this house.
You're a natural at this.
I don't even think I need to think about it with this much, right? You just put both on the shot glasses. Just speedrun alcoholism, right? What happens if I get another enchant and they need to put another icon on one of these shrimps? It doesn't look like it's going to be very pretty, does it? So my first thought is, yes, I just put it all here, but I'm about to get diamond fangs, right? Like, I'm going to guarantee upgrade this shrimp to diamond at the end of today. Maybe even like in an hour or so, because we're going to take an experience gamble here. We're going to go beat the octopus again. We level up after this. So I have the option of making this clamra even faster. Seems wrong. Making one of my mantis shrimps, preferably the one with shield, stupid fast. Or making the shot glasses just even faster. I think my odds of winning are the highest with a stupid fast mantis shrimp. It's already going to be stupid fast. It's getting diamond fangs. Thanks for the gold, buddy. I am going to get this shot glass down as low as I possibly can. 2.3 seconds. It's also worth noting that's just startup time for my whole build. I'm going to organize my shrimps best to worst. It just seems appropriate. Or maybe worst to best. I am the kind of person that eats my food saving the best part for last. So, best shrimp for last it is. 50 gold on the octopus. Gee, thanks. Can you sell me a shrimp, Ayla? Obsidian shrimp. No, that's not quite what I'm looking for. Cannonade, huh? Nope, no thank you. Not looking for bad mid-game builds. Small and large items. I use those. The cooldown is reduced, which is actually sick. So I'm very glad that I got the upgrade. I did not know it did that. I thought it would just be a change in duration. 3 seconds is kind of wild. But come on, give me a diamond fangs. Every diamond fangs I've gotten in this entire run was when I had to make myself with forced upgrades. Oh, it's miserable. At least I have 3 shrimp, so that's pretty good. 8 win, Vanessa. They've died. Maybe their enchant can save them from the army of shrimps, but come on, let me have this. Let it work. Obsidian Orange Julian, 1000 damage in 6.6 seconds with shiny katana, shiny fangs. Slow him into the ground. Don't let it happen. No. Oh my fucking god, what a ridiculous build. Anyways, we actually do just win that 100% if the Clamra had felt like card carrying. Out of curiosity, how many slows go off before Orange Julian triggers? Not even that many. Yeah, not a lot you can do about 1.4 second reduced 1000 damage Orange Julian. Well, time for it all to fall apart at the final hour. Please, let the roller coaster end. Do I shield all the shrimp? Sure. It's a good enchant. I will probably, on average, get something worse if I do not take shield. 4.7 speed on the shrimp, by the way. He's very fast, but he's just like not enough to deal with the problem. Oh, man. Non-weapons. Middle literally cannot improve the build. It's another catfish. My fishing rod is severely defective. aerodrome. We are either upgrading or enchanting a shrimp. You cannot force me off this. I have enough gold to roll it all the way down. I don't mean like I'm gonna go to a shop that can upgrade it. I mean, you need to show me Forge Up. We're rolling it all the way down. You can't repeat things here. So if you have enough gold, you can do ridiculous things. No. Yeah, that's fucking right.
Let's get those dents hammered out.
Oh, it can't display it. That's what happens. Get in here. Twinsies. 2 diamond shielded shrimps. It does not animate well. I will say that much. So that's what all my gold was for. A 120 gold upgrade to a shielded mantis shrimp to go from gold to diamond and enable diamond fangs. I'll say I think it was worth. The last shrimp does leave me a little bit sad. I'm gonna put him in the middle so that he can feel protected by his bigger brothers, and also so that it displays properly in the thumbnail when I'm making graphics for the video. Void Golem's no problem. We crush him, we get the extra experience. I don't think this actually matters if I increase the speed of that very much. Like, I'm not sure Juggler really does anything here. I don't think anything anywhere does anything. I think I'm just waiting to see if I get a crazy event over the next hours and then see how fucked up my opponent's build is. Mine's pretty not okay, I'll be honest with you, but
Over already.
I think I'm not favored on day 14 and I'll read. Yeah, just in all honesty, I don't think I'm favored. Slow skills don't do a lot. I think I go freeze skills. I've already got slow. I've already got haste. No, I don't have slow. I have haste and burn. I think I go freeze skills looking for another freeze on haste. When you freeze, your weapons gain damage. When you freeze, your items gain 3% crit. When you freeze, reload a weapon. No, I'm looking for when you slow freeze very specifically. Thank you.
Freezing things does kill them. You know that, right?
Andy, you want to upgrade the Clamor or the Elusiray or even the little silver shrimp? No? They fucking hate upgrading these cards, man. They do not like upgrading gold cards to diamond. All right, Goldie would obviously be good at it, and he could dupe a shrimp, which would be absolutely hilarious. But I'm gonna go to Nufu. It is on average the better pick, right? I've got a bit more than one weapon. Well, I only have one name of a weapon. Does that count? No? Damn. 6% crit's probably not the best I can do on the last shop of the game, right? Haste a vehicle. Nice. Very cool. Well, I guess I'll pick up tempering. Because that's what I've got. Not exactly the banger final skill I was hoping for. 8 when duly. Death's Door. How crazy are they? I can definitely get blown out by Nitrogen Hammer, especially the core shenanigans with it. But other than that, I don't know what else is too bad. Phonograph, Restorative Armored Core, Z Shield. What's he doing? He's turning my shrimps into viruses, the son of a bitch. It can't end like this. I have to stop him. I think we're fine. It doesn't look like he's even getting one of them. Okay, he got somebody. He got Mr. Richardson, which I'm very sad about. But I'm very happy that his build appears to have been some sort of weird meme that I don't understand. I don't know why this would win fights, and that the shrimps managed to win. Because this build's sick on day 12, but having to take it to day 14, that's not where you want to be playing the Shrimp Musketeers, dude. This is the silliest thing. Oh, man. I'm sorry if my salt throughout this run bothered you. I've genuinely had an awful day of the Bazaar. I am glad to be wrapping it up with this nonsense. Diamond Fangs, double shielded Mantis Shrimp at Diamond with their little brother, third Mantis Shrimp in the middle. Diamond Fangs, shot glasses all the way down to 2.3. Like, the rest of this is okay. Obviously, Seadog Saloon is pretty good. Barnacle Encrusted and Mixed Messages are great. But, like, the build's good. It's just not reliably win on day 14 good. Also, seriously, what does my opponent's build do? Like, I genuinely don't get it. Oh, I think he threw. I think he tried to go into something cool with viruses. Said, oh, this doesn't work. Maybe he had like a core small item on his own board and wasn't thinking about it. And then he went to a pig shop and just switched out random shit for items from pig and was like, I'll go die about it. I think this is actually paid actors like self-kill because a virus strat failed and he had no way to make the build work again. I think there's no way to analyze what the build does. You just see that like, oh, this is how he got here. I get it. Anyway, you can't look at my build and tell me how I got 3 Mantis Shrimp. There's no intuitive way to know that because I don't know. One of them was in a box after I already got 2 of them at a lower tier. I had no idea I could do that. I do quite like the 2.3 second cooldown shot glasses with 3 Mantis Shrimps. It's hard to get more shot glasses value than this. The illusory is also here. It would be a lot better at diamond. The clamor is still pretty good at gold. The 3 second 6 multi Seadog Saloon's obviously great. Mr. Richardson made a lot more sense before the second shrimp got shielded. He's kind of pretty redundant now. But I have some top tier skills here with barnacle crusted, mixed messages, and diamond fangs for 30% cooldown reduction on any of my diamond small items, 20% cooldown reduction on literally every item I have except for, unfortunately, shot glasses, and I did get to 2.3 the hard way. Mixed messages to speed up the shrimp's first volley because it's not good enough, so you need to get past it into the second volley. Slowed targets for crit scaling, 1, 2, 3 freeze skills, some extra ammo, random bit of haste I didn't need in the end. Absolutely tons of synergy, tons of power stuff, very silly build. I hope I never have to fight a man with 3 shrimps myself. I was shaking in my boots those last couple of days though. Day 12 plus is a scary place. You never want to be there. And the longer I play, the more I'm like, maybe I should play skill start just so that I don't have to go to day 13 and 14 so often. Regardless though, we managed to take the entire mantis shrimp population to 10 wins and I'm pretty happy about it. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed me losing my mind after a marathon of 7 to 9 win games that I didn't feel good about posting. But I had a good time with this run once the RNG finally broke and some silly things started going right for us. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.